Hi, my name is Blair, and I am a current Division I soccer player. I started playing soccer when I was about 10 years old, and it was my childhood dream to play soccer in college. Thanks to a program called PEP and my high school soccer coaches that discovered the program, that dream became a reality for me. PEP stands for Prevent Injury and Enhance Performance. As a freshman in high school, I had made the varsity team, and I worked hard to prove my talent. But unfortunately, my hard work was cut short when I tore my ACL, the very first game of the season. I knew I'd be out for a while, and I feared losing sight of that dream. But I wasn't alone. Another varsity starter tore her ACL mid-season. Even worse, it was during practice. So it's safe to say, it wasn't a pretty season for us, and we had really felt like we had let our team down. However, sophomore year came around, and I was pumped. But I was also a little bit nervous returning to the field. I had done my physical therapy post-surgery, which was great. And to my surprise, there were physical therapists that showed up to my school that very first day of preseason workouts.
ACL injuries are very prevalent in the high school student athlete population. Unfortunately, there's not a speedy recovery process. And once you tear your ACL the first time, it is likely that it may happen again. You may injure your knee in other ways or tear other ligaments. And in the long run, it can increase your chance of osteoarthritis. So what we try to do with PEP is we try to take a more proactive approach. That way kids don't suffer now and they don't suffer later on as adults. And what people often wonder is how preseason sessions can reduce the risk of ACL injuries, not knowing that most of these injuries come from non-contact movements, such as landing from a jump or from simply running in practice.
I've had a lot of my star athletes suffer from ACL injuries in the past. So then I went through and worked with some PTs and found out about the PEP program. It uses research to back it, and it's their skilled services, and they really work with us very well. At first, I didn't think it was going to work out between us, but they really valued my time and worked with my student athletes individually, 30 minutes, 3 days a week, and it took out our traditional practice warm-up sessions, and it really helped them a lot.
They didn't yell at us, but they pushed us to make us stronger and in great shape for the rest of the season. I felt better mentally and more confident as a player because they worked and focused on our individual needs, which helped us understand how we could be more proactive about our physical health and our mental health. I also felt like I had another teammate with me at all times that was there ready to help and who had the same goal in mind. We grew stronger as a team, and as a result, we became three-peat state champions.
And we don't just try to improve factors related to athletic performance. We try to go beyond the field, beyond the court, focus on landing techniques and lifting form. That way we address the very powerful but often neglected muscles such as the glutes, the hamstring to quad strength ratio, because those are very correlated with risk of ACL injuries. And it only takes about 12 weeks to reduce the risk of non-contact ACL injuries. And we try to just make it as fun as possible for these students. A lot of us have been in their shoes in the past and have also torn our ACL. And we just try to educate them and motivate them as best as possible.
They always put my safety first, or our players' safety first. They always come to you. They work with you in your space, and they're your number one priority. Each student and each athlete is their number one priority. And, you know, as a coach, I have a lot on my plate, and to have real professionals work on this, it really allows me to put trust in them, and I respect all they've done and the PEP program has done for my players.
Thank you, PEP.
Thanks, PEP. Ready?
Set. Go. Set. Go. Ready. Set. Go.
Lefty. Oh. Go.
Nope. High five.